Okay, well, let's see if everything's running. I'm gonna jump in and we'll see what we can see. Video looks good. All right, here we are. Plains and simple, I'm working on again. And I left off hauling some sugar cane, I think. But I also had, if you remember, it's been a while, I understand. Apologize for that. I had leased Field 21. And Field 21 had... Hey, Scorpion, can you hear me okay? Uh-oh. Hey, Andy. Am I having problems with that stream chat? It looks like it. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm on a new computer, and there's really no way to test it without going live. It's unfortunate. Let's see. What in the world? Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Hang on. There it goes. I think. Give it a second. The chat's up. Boy, it's kind of hard to read. There we go. There we go. There we go. Who did I miss? Alan's in the house. I'm better. Started feeling better yesterday. Thank you, sir. And oh, you can hear me well? Okay, let me get back in the game. I'm not in the game. There we are. I'm in the game. Anyway, I apologize for you guys. I'll probably say this 2 or 3 times because there's only a few of you in right now. But I've had some medical issues, and I've been out for a couple weeks. I had, sorry, I missed the live streams. I couldn't do them. I had a serious bout of vertigo. Not life-threatening. Happens to everybody at certain times. I've never had vertigo before. I've been dizzy. I've been lightheaded. But I've never had anything like this. This was major vicious. I mean, I had vertigo so bad I thought it was going to pick me up and throw my ass out of the bed. And I literally could not walk, and you get nauseous. You're nauseous all the time because every time you try to move, your head starts spinning, and it makes you physically sick. So I could sit at my computer. If I didn't move too much, I could sit and do a couple of, maintenance things. But I was nauseous the whole time. There's no way I could do a live stream and feel good. I just didn't feel good. And it took me about a week and a half to get over it. And I went to 2 doctors, and finally it started getting better yesterday. So I took a ton of Dramamine. It didn't help. But anyway, there you are. So that's where I've been. Fortunately, I do a lot of recordings, so I have lots of recordings to view. I just couldn't do my live streams. Let's see, where is my... You know what? I ended up, if I remember right, at the sugar cane, and I had 2 things to do. I remember taking notes. Right, I remember taking notes. I put some sugar cane in here, and I was a little disappointed that it would only take 40,000. So I did go in and remod this sugar factory, and I think I remodded it to hold 200,000. And what I did forget to do, though, is I forgot to modify the water. So I may have to leave a water truck up here for a while until I get the water remodded. But anyway, I've got the sugarcane over here to test. The other thing is I couldn't sell the sugar cane in my store that I have. So I'll have to try that. Shamrock Valley came out today on PC. It's getting too close to the new game. I don't know if I'm going to start a new map this late in the game. Because as soon as the new game comes out, if it's any good at all, I'll stop playing this. I just don't have time to play that many farming games. But you know me, I'll probably go look at it anyway. Never know. Never say never, as they say. So anyway, let's try this. Let's see what we got. It's running up. It's running up. 200,000. All right, that's all she's going to hold. But I don't know what to do with all that sugar anyway. So let me take the rest of this, and I'm going to go sell it, because I still have 2 sugarcane fields to do. Because I was stupidly didn't realize that I already had one, and I started a second one. And it's not a small field either. So I'm going to have sugarcane coming out my ears here as soon as it's ready to harvest. Field number 6, if you see that, it's field number 6. It's all sugarcane. Oh my God. I think I'm only going to do one cutting to that sugarcane and plow it back under. Alien Jim's working on another one. Well, I hope they work that hard on the new game. I want some mods for that new game coming up. Right, so anyway, I did go in and fix this. So now this one takes sugarcane. I don't know why I didn't have sugarcane in it before. Well, it doesn't mean I didn't. I got 20 copies of every mod I own floating around. And I could have remodded one and have an old one floating around. So you never know. I might have remodded it and forgot to put it in this map. So yeah, hey, we can sell sugarcane now. Isn't that sweet? Sweet, get it? It's sweet. Hey Kevin, how you doing? So, I've been out long enough that I forgot how to play. I did 2 recordings before I started this live stream. One on Robillard and one on Canadian A. And then I forgot how to play. I was stuttering and stammering because I forgot how to record. If I had any personality, I lost it somewhere. So they're going to probably be boring to watch, but oh well. So this is the new PC. This is the Threadripper. That's why I was having a little bit of trouble getting on here. Where am I going? I need to go down to field 15. Where's it at? Hang on a sec. Alexa just walked in. Alright, I'm back. Guess what, guys? I told you I was recording. I recorded up to the timer to live stream and didn't get lunch. And now my blood sugar is all out of whack. And I'm in the middle of the live stream. And Carol called me about a half hour ago and wanted to know if I wanted a hot dog at Costco. And I said, I haven't eaten, so that'd be great. Well, I don't think she remembered I was going to live stream at 1 o'clock, so she took her sweet time. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm grateful that she takes care of me, but it happened again. So right in the middle of the live stream, I'm going to be eating a damn hot dog. I'll promise I won't burp it out. Look, if you've ever had a Costco hot dog, you eat a Costco hot dog, you can burp the alphabet for 3 days afterwards. But they're still good. So there you go. Why does he have to send it to Giant? Hell with Giant. Just put it on a mod page. Put it on a Facebook page. Because he wants it on for Xbox is why. Damn it. Oh, by the way, I cleared this field. If you remember, that field had straw on it. I left a patch or two on there, but I don't care. I got to get it plowed, so I'll be working on that. I'll have to tell Carol that Scorpion said hello. How you doing, Scorp? I haven't talked to you all week because I've been sick. Kevin says it's a shame you can't turn off the nugget locations. Yeah, I don't know. You could. It'd be easy to do if you know how to use Giant Editor. You just go out, you just go in and delete the nugget folder. Where am I going? I'm looking for field 15. I feel like the UPS guy I'm lost out the country. I got a package to deliver, but I don't know where in the hell I'm at. The game is loud? Okay, let me fix that. As I said, I'm on a new computer and I brought everything over, but I had to reinstall the game over here, so hang on. Without the game running, how's my voice? Because there's really, like I said, there's really no way to test this thing. Without going live. Let's see, environment, vehicle, master volume. Okay, the master volume is only 40. The vehicle volume is 70. Oh my God. Let me cut that down a little bit. Environment is 80. Let's cut it all down to 40. Oh, full time. Oh, I bet you're celebrating that, huh? Alan, just because I'm on a PC. Yeah, I don't want to wait for Xbox. Put it on. Okay, let's try this. Tell me how this is. Is that better? Voice is fine. Thanks, Kevin. I'm getting a little bit of lag. Oh, yeah. Scorpion says sounds good. Well, yeah, it's very low for me. I can turn it up a little bit. Hang on. There we go. Turn the volume up so I can hear it. I have it down low because if the game volume is loud for me, because I wear headphones when I record, so I turn the sound down pretty low because if the game is loud to me, I'm trying to shout over it, and my voice is already loud, and it gets louder. Isn't that weird how that works? So I usually turn the sound down very low so I'm not shouting to try to hear myself. Hey, Joe. How's Joe doing today? Loud and clear. Thank you, sir. The truck is loud. The truck is loud. I mean, it sounds okay. It sounds like a Thresher, but... Oh, Scorpion said hello. Okay, she said hi, Scorp. There's no volume on this Alexa. I have a different Alexa than you guys do. Anybody that has an Alexa. What do they call that? An Echo? I can't remember what they actually call the machine, but mine's a little bit different. It has legs and walks around and gives me a hard time when I don't take care of myself. Man, I can't believe this little bitty field. I've had 3 loads. Now, I think that this truck holds... What the hell does it hold? It's in pounds. Anyway, this truck holds 100,000, I think, or in each, or is it 200,000? Damn it, I can't remember. Yeah, she was already out the door when she said that, Scorp. She was actually out in the hallway closing the door, so. Anyway, I can't believe this truck holds at least 100, and each one. And look how small that Field 15 is. This is the third load, and that harvester still isn't empty. What the hell am I going to do with all the sugarcane that's going to come off of field number 6? Look at the difference in size between 15 and 6. It's going to be ungodly amount of sugarcane. They should be, I'm pretty sure. Wait a minute. Let me see if they hold 200K liters each trailer. That's what I thought. I thought we went in and changed that when we were talking. What was it? Gosh, it was almost 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? The last time I talked to you. If you're talking about these, Joe, I'm pretty sure they are. What you need to watch for is the what they are is they're Grims, and what you need to watch for when you get in there is this. Let me find it real quick. Well, there's nothing quick about it, but because I'm in the wrong damn thing. Let me get into here. They're in the harvester section when you get them in your folder. But what you watch for is in the Patron OneDrive, I have 2 sets of it. One of them is that Vaslik, is it? It always reminds me of that pickle. I've got that series that has all of these, and they're Vaslik. This one says Grim Potato 20 on it. So if you get this one, this is the one that looks like the scorpion here. So that's the one you want. Hey Craig, how's it going? I missed something. Alan said something, I think. I'm doing fine. It wasn't anything life-threatening. I had vertigo, is what happened. And I got more people coming in now. I said earlier when I first started this thing, I haven't been live streaming because I got a really serious case of vertigo. Never had vertigo in my life. I've been dizzy. I've been lightheaded. But I've never had anything like this. And I thought vertigo was just another word for being dizzy. Oh my God, was I mistaken? My head was spinning about 3 o'clock in the morning. All I did was roll over in bed. And my head was spinning so violently that I seriously thought I was going to be picked up and thrown out of the bed. And I immediately got sick to my stomach, just nauseous. A lot of people throw up when they get it. I had no idea, so I've never talked to anybody about it. But it was bad. Well, the problem was that it goes on for a couple of weeks. What happens is it's kind of like, where am I going? Am I in the right place? I think so. The problem is that in your inner ear there's 3 tubes, and they have little hairs in them, and the stimulation of those hairs keeps you in balance. And sometimes you can get what they call God, what is it? Oh, it's kind of like a gallbladder, a gallstone, or a kidney stone, and it grows in your ear. It's a little like a stone. It's a calcium buildup, is what it is. And every once in a while in people's lives, this little stone or two will break loose. When it does, it's rolling around in whichever of those 3 tubes that you have in your head. It's rolling around, and it's telling your body that you're on a merry-go-round, and you're not. And a couple things can happen. It can either relodge itself and your vertigo goes away, or you can do exercises trying to get it to pop out of that tube. So you lay down on a bed and you get your head over the side, and you lean to the right, you lean to the left, you sit up, you go back, and and eventually you can maybe dislodge this thing, and it goes away. Now, some people told me that your body might absorb it also, depending on how big a stone it is. Well, it's not really a stone, it's a calcium buildup. But anyway, so some people say, well, if you wait long enough, your body will just absorb it and you'll get better. Well, whatever it was, it took me about a week and a half. So I couldn't live stream. Apologize for that. I didn't think anybody missed me anyway. What's that trailer doing? It's gonna fall over. I wonder what made it do that. Wanted the big header ones. Yeah, that's the big header one. Thanks for your help there, Scorpion. Hey, Gino. How's Gino doing? I hope you guys don't mind. I'm munching on a hot dog. I seem to be doing this more often, and it really bothers me. But I gotta eat. Not just because I want to. I'm diabetic. I gotta eat when I need to eat. But I hate missing a meal too. If you know what I mean. I'm tired of sugar cane already, and I haven't even started Field 6. You know what, though? Let me do this. Let me run over. I got plowing to do. Okay, I think there is a course already for this field, which is field number 1. We're number 1. Okay, so I think there's already a one done for this. Let's see. Plow. There is right there. I hope it's this plow. I really do, because I have both plows. I have this one and that John Deere one. So I hope it's this one that I'm doing. I guess I could look at it. Well, never mind. It'll tell me. Where does it start, though? Oh, I know. It starts at the beginning. Oh, jeez. I haven't even had caffeine yet. I'm doing great, Gino. I was just telling everybody that I just had a serious bout of vertigo that took me about a week and a half to get over. Never had it before. I just couldn't believe it. It was funny, too, because I saw 2 doctors. And the second doctor is a lot younger than I am. And he said, oh, I just had it last month. He said, so I know exactly what you're going through. And it was kind of funny. So he run a bunch of tests on me. So he wanted to know which way. Like I said, there's 3 tubes in your head. And he wanted to know which one was causing the problem, because then you'll know, is it your left ear or your right ear? You know, I don't know what the third one's for. Probably just drinking champagne or something. But there's 3 of them in there. But anyway, mine was in the left ear, and the spot that really set me off was if it was the left ear and looking up, because what you've got your hearing and your eyesight, they're kind of put together there. They're somehow that, you know, your hearing and that's where your equilibrium comes from. And of course your eyesight. So if you're being stimulated by that little thing that goes around, it's telling you that you're on a merry-go-round, and your eye says, no, I'm not, and your eyes are just rolling trying to keep up with it. When you're not. It's kind of like your ear is telling you, your inner ear is telling you you're laying down on a bed, but your eye's saying, no, you're not, you're standing up. And so your eye's trying to catch up with what your ear thinks is, well, it's complicated. But they needed to know where the problem was. And the problem was, when they do this eye thing, you ever have a doctor stick his finger in front of your nose and tell you to follow it with your eyes without moving your head? Okay, that's what they do. And then when they get to the spot that is causing the vertigo, your eyes twitching. So for me, when I look to the left and up, he said, there, I see it, your eyes twitching. And he said, that's what the police look for when somebody's inebriated. When they got the light in your eyes and they're telling you to follow their finger, that's what they're looking for, because they can see that, they can see that eye twitching, and it shows that you're inebriated, but whatever that means. All right, I don't know if this is the right one. This one doesn't seem like it's... This is not the right one. Okay, shoot. Let me stop this. What I'm talking about is this is the course for the other plow, the shorter plow, or the less wide one, I should say. So I gotta do it over. Go around in circles? Yeah. I know, Gino. Isn't that right? So, Doc, it hurts when I do this. Well, then don't do that. They always have good advice. Hell, if I knew what it was, I wouldn't have to come see you. Now, I've got to jump on most of you guys. I was a paramedic, so I have a little bit of medical knowledge. Enough to get me in trouble or to save a life. No bragging, but I have saved a lot of lives when I was running an ambulance. All right, so this one's a little bit wider. Let's do northwest, heading east. And I want to do at least one headland. I don't really probably need to with these fields. Stevie left quite a bit of room on the outside of the field, but there are still some trees there, so I want to do at least one headland. Let's save this. And let's see, this is field 1, plow. I'm just gonna call it big, so I know it's the big plow. But what happened? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where'd my marker go? All right, here we go. Under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or love. People get under the influence of love and they're all Twitter-pated and their heads spinning around. They got this stupid smile on their face. Food drooling out of their lips. Crazy, man. Oh, God, I'm sure glad they didn't bring potato chips in here. All right. So, soda. We're talking about soup du jour a little early today. I'm not gonna have a soup du jour, but I wanted to talk about. My wife brought me a soda from Costco along with the hot dog, and I don't like ice in my soda. I keep my fridge in here a little bit colder than normal, so the soda that I get out of the fridge is very cold, and I don't let it sit long enough to get hot on a normal basis. So my wife knows I don't like ice, so when she brings me a soda, she always brings the cup, and this is a soda jerk soda, from a machine. It's water and some kind of what do they call that? Syrup, I guess. I don't like that very much. I like pop out of a bottle or a can. If I can get it out of a bottle, it tastes better than out of a can. But so she doesn't put ice in it. For two reasons. I don't like the ice in it, but then the ice melts, and the soda that comes out of the machine, to me, is always watered down anyway. But when the ice melts, it waters it down even more. A lot of those places, I'll just say, I don't want to drink. Just give me a glass of water, because that's all I'm going to get anyway. Holy crap! I just about sneezed my head off. Sorry about that. I think I hit the mic button fast enough. If not, sorry. You get that lustful look in your eye when you go to a burger place. I have to admit, there's a couple burger places I go to that I do. Barry's in the house. Hey, Barry. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I haven't looked at the chat the whole time. The other ear. Craig says, the first question, yeah, okay. Nice Tagmas. What is that, Joe? I don't understand. I barely speak English. Why is he going over the same route he just went over? Are you talking to Scorpion at Barry, or are you talking to me? I'm doing fine. I'm better. I just never had anything like that vertigo, I'll tell you what. Well, the only problem with it was you can't really do anything. I can't drive. I can barely walk through the house without falling into the wall. But then you get nauseous. So I couldn't play games even. I couldn't record. I couldn't live stream, because if you're sick to your stomach, you know, who wants to live stream? What in the hell? That's the first time I think I've seen a swimming pool with water in it. I think no, there's a gold nugget there too. Now wait a minute. No, that's Robillard. Oh, I was playing Robillard today and something hit me kind of funny. Anybody that's played Robillard Flats, that's what the name of the map is, Robillard Flats. And there are several fields on that map that are rolling hills. And so I'm driving over this field, recording, and I said, I didn't have anything else to say, and so I went over this big hill on this field, and I said, the rolling hills of Robillard Flats. And then it struck me, oh, wait a minute, rolling hills, Robillard Flat? That doesn't kind of work, does it? So this is the fourth load of sugarcane from that little bitty field. Good God, what am I going to do? Oh, right. Ginger's talking about the energy drinks. Well, you know what? They do get abused. My brother, who's only a year and a half younger than me, abuses them. He will get up, make a pot of coffee, have that mostly drank before he goes to work, makes some more, fills the thermos, and then while he's at work, he either has a cup of coffee in his hand or one of those big Monster energy drinks, or sometimes both. And I told him, man, you're gonna have a heart attack, and sure enough he did. And he had to have a four or five way bypass to get through it. But those things are, you know, they're dangerous. And in America, here's the problem. they had them in schools. They had the machines in the schools, and these kids were walking around drinking, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those a day. And the kids are dropping like flies, you know. So finally, they came and said, hey, you need to get those out of the schools. These kids are killing themselves. Darren, I didn't see you come in, Darren. Thanks for stopping by. Is it any good? It's a Stevie map. If you like Stevie maps, you know, they're all usually pretty good. Now, Stevie has a formula, so a lot of his maps are kind of the same, but not really. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe a Stevie map, except for to say that they're all usually pretty well done. This one's as fun as any other. Need 2 cups of coffee before I even move in the morning. Some people do. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'll drink a cup of tea maybe once or twice a day. I might have a cup of tea in the morning, but that being said, most of the time it's decaffeinated because I have heart problems and I'm not supposed to be having caffeine. That's why I only have 1 Mountain Dew a week. Well, 2 now because I do 2 live streams a week. But yeah, Darren, it's a pretty good map. I mean, it's like I said, it's quality map. But if you played a Stevie map, you'll know. Matter of fact, I think I just got I get my tea from England. I just got a package today. I hope it's my Earl Grey. I get my tea at Whittard's. I ordered it, 2-3 weeks ago. It takes a while to get here. Yeah, he does good work, Stevie. He does well. Have I tried the Oklahoma map? Is it a new Oklahoma map, or is it a port in from the Oklahoma map we used to play on 2015? Just curious because I haven't seen it yet. Man, I'm tired of hauling sugarcane already. I got fields to seed. Come on. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do when 6 gets ripe. I think I'm going to plow this one under as soon as I'm done here. Oh, maybe it's all finally done. All right, cool. Let's get this guy going. I love these new Grims, I tell you what. They're monsters. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to get in that Grim over there. And it's brightly painted, too. Watch this. This is so cool. I love this. Look at this monster. Now he's going to show you his guns. There it is. Hulk Hogan. They're cool, man. I'm not going to use it here, though. I think I'm going to plow this under. Does it have big fields? Well, yeah, it kind of does. If you look at it, there's really only 1 or 2 very small ones. 13, 14, and 15 are pretty small. The rest of them I would consider medium-sized fields because of the size of the map. If you look at field 2 and 3, they're medium-sized, but on any other map, those would be a large field. Once you get to 16, 17, up to 21, 22, 23, you got some monster fields. I just leased 21, and I got a ton of crops off of it. I mean, a ton doesn't cover it, but you know what I mean. This thing here, I just leased this, and I got canola off of this. And I just finished collecting it before the live stream. Let me see what I got in canola. Well, it's not. It's going to show you in bushels, so it's not going to mean anything to you. But trust me, that's a hell of a lot of canola. But look how big this field is. I'll try to run as fast as I can here. But look how big this field is. It's huge. And this isn't the biggest field, I don't think. 21? No, I don't think so. I think 16 is bigger than 21. 23 is pretty good size, too. But look how big this field is. Huge. Now, if we go to some of these ones that I would consider medium size right in here, medium size on this map. Okay, let's go to field number 5 there. And this is also canola. Now, the funny part was I leased that canola field and forgot that I had one planted. But, I mean, look, I can run through it. It's not going to be the same because it's got crop on it, but look how big it is. And this is just a medium-sized field. So, yeah, they're pretty good size. Giant released the first 4 fact sheets for 19. Are they really factual? Jeremy's in the house. Hey, Jeremy. How you doing, buddy? LaTanya's in the house. Hey, Latmos. How are you? And I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly. When she comes... I shouldn't say she. When you come in as LaTanya, I can get that one, I think. Close. I don't know what the hell the dog is barking about. All right, we're going to get this seeder going here. Now I don't know what is. I don't know what to seed, except for I think I need some soybeans. Let me see. I got sunflowers. I got soybeans. I got soybeans, and I don't have sugar beets, but I don't want any. Oh man, what do I need to do here? Do I have any specialty crops? Yeah, we do. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. We got oats. We got rye. We got spelt. We got triticale. We got millet, sorghum, cotton. I don't know if I want to do cotton. I don't think I want to do cotton. Not now, anyway. We've got oats. Let's do some specialty stuff. Let's do some triticale or some rye. I was reading something about, I think it was spelt. Because spelt has a different name for it, too. Dinkle. It was either spelt or triticale. I was reading back in history. Way back in like the 1500s, something like that. Wheat was not what you made bread out of. It was either spelt or I think it was spelt. I think it was dinkle. But don't quote me on that. And then later on, like in the 16th or 17th century, they switched to making bread from wheat. I don't know why. Hey, Ghost is in the house. They finally kick you out of America? I lost my mouse there for a minute. Right, so let me find a truck because I want to fill... Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to fill it up with the truck. I think I have seeds now, don't I? Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, Greg's the master one, huh? You like to dinkle on your bread? That sounds kind of personal there, Sparky. All right, so here's what I need to do. I need to turn my speed boots off. I'm running too fast. I'm going to get a bloody nose. All right, this is liquid stuff, right? This is liquid stuff. All right. Is there storage for the dry fertilizer on this map? I think there is. But where did I see it? Those are just empty barns. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right, before I fill that cedar up, I've got fertilizer that I need to haul. So let me find a truck. Oh! I still have canola from that field 21. Likes to dinkle on his bread. Ah. Does your wife know that you spread your dinkle around like that? Give us time to recover, huh? Did your friend's wife ever go take your ticket? Alrighty, now I need to go get a fertilizer that I've been making, which is at the BGA, which is where? Where is the BGA? Oh, I know where the BGA is. It's down where our grass field is. Which my grass field isn't grass anymore. It's lucerne. I've got to. I got to plow the lucerne under and plant grass back in because I think I've got enough lucerne. The first to wave goodbye. Did she use all 5 fingers to wave? Doing? I was looking at the chat. I wasn't watching where I was. All right, here's the BGA. I think I got some fertilizer in here to pick up. Open this gate. That white stuff looks like sugar to me. It's got the whole airport to wave. Alright, there wasn't as much fertilizer there as I thought there was. Anthony, how are you? I hope you're well. Everything going well for you. Farewell party for Bill. Okay, now, where did I see that now? Where did I see the fertilizer storage? Which building was it in? There, this one I think. Now, which one does it go in? Does it go in this one? I don't see a trigger. There's a trigger there, but I don't know if that's it. What's the blue? Why is it blue? What's the other one? Well, let's see. Well, it's going in. I don't know what the green one is. This one is seeds right there, isn't it? Seed storage. The blue one... Oh, God, now I'm stuck. There, I got out. I got out. Is this liquid? This is liquid. That's a... Okay, that's a gallon. I see that. That's a gallon jug. So this is liquid. This is solid. And the other one is for seeds. Got it. Cool. All right. Now, where's my other truck? Let me get this one out of here. Latmos? Yes, I am on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. Right, now let me see if I can find that dump truck. I had some seeds. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, great. Liquid what? All right. Now you know why they kicked you out of America. We don't have party. We don't have potty humor in America, I don't think. Well, Scorpion does, I think, but that was Texas. Texas a little different. All right, let me see if I have any seeds in here. I do. Look at that. Sweet. I need to put some more grain in there. Oh, God, Craig. I'm still eating my hot dog, buddy. Oh. Man, I can't get out of my mind now. Okay, there's stuff in there. Why is it different than this? Are these two different seeds? What the hell? What's the difference? That still has stuff in it. Look at that. Oh. Wait. It still has raw seeds in it. I ran out of water. All right, I got you. I took everything out of here. So same problem with this, I think. Yeah, it's empty. This is empty. It's still got grain in it. It's still got grain in it, but I ran out of water. Okay, got it. I understand. We have the technology. We can rebuild it. We eat a lot of beans down this way. Yeah, I bet you do. They do in England, too. They have beans for breakfast. They bangers and mash. I'm just kidding, Craig. I got an iron stomach. It doesn't bother me any. I grew up in a family with 13 kids. It didn't matter what the food looked like. You ate it, period. Or you didn't eat. Right, now I gotta find my water truck. Run over here and get some water. I think this is going to take a while. Hey, Mike's here. Make yourself comfortable. I think I can use the water because I need water in the sugarcane factory. I need water for the seed machines. I don't need water for the animals because we got those automatic water systems in. So I think I'll be okay. Oh, phone and TV at the same time. Technology is a wonderful thing when it works. Now, let's see if I can... I think this is the one I had trouble finding the trigger on. Okay, there's the trigger, but what does it call for? Alright, it's not that. Stop overloading. Open cover. Stop overloading. Unload. Well, I can hit... It doesn't unload. It won't... It's not working. Come on. Come on. Where's the trigger? Well, the trigger's huge. Alright. I can't remember. It seems to me like I had to come at an angle or something. Let me try this one over here. I know I had trouble with this before. Whoops. Turn that off. I know I had trouble with this before. I think I had to come at some kind of an angle. I think maybe there's more than one trigger getting affected there. I'm not hitting it here either. Back up and hit R. All right, I'll try it. Not getting it. Yeah, not getting it. I know it's worked because I have seeds in there, right? Ollie's here. Oh, is that what it is? Not water? Okay. You're probably right now that I think about it. Well, now I've got all this water I need to get rid of. Thanks, Ollie. And thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having fun. I'm going to grab this water and haul it over to the sugarcane factory since I have water in here. Thanks, Patrick. Look, I still have vertigo. Can't drive. I swear, I just thought vertigo was another word for being dizzy, and man, was I mistaken. Yeah, I think wishful thinking. I think I wanted it to be water because liquid fertilizer, one, it's expensive, another, it's hard to make in quantity. Well, it's not hard to make, it just takes a lot of product to make. Doing great, Ollie. Better than last week. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Whoa! Is it really that late already? I remember the last live stream I did, barely, but it seemed like it was going forever. This one's going pretty fast. Uh-oh. Look out, trees. Look out, flowers. Why is there a seed maker here, I wonder? Just because it's closer to the other farmland, I think. Lost as usual, yeah. A glass of buttermilk. My dad used to drink butter. I haven't had buttermilk in a long time. My dad used to come home, grab a glass of buttermilk, and start breaking bread into it, a little bit of a snack. I haven't had buttermilk in ages. All right, let me see how much water, because as I said earlier, I went in and remodded this mod to hold, it only held 40,000 units, and I remodded it to hold 200,000, but I forgot to change the water. So I don't know how much water it holds. I didn't remod that. Damn, it's making sugar already. Another good thing about, remember I told you earlier my wife bought me a soda pop from a machine? Another reason why I don't like ice in it is now I can put it in the refrigerator and it's still going to taste the same as when she brought it to me, which I'm going to do now because I didn't drink very much of it and I'd rather have a Mountain Dew. So, it is soup du jour time. So here we go. Let me put my wrapper away here. All right, here we go. Oh, refreshing. That's so cold. Oh, I love it. It's good stuff. Scorpion suffers from workophobia. Alan suffers from acrophobia. Anyway, let's go. The only thing that I have a problem with is heights. I don't like heights. And there are certain times I don't mind heights. Like if I'm over water, it's not as bad, but I'm deathly afraid of heights. If I get on a two-step ladder, I'm holding on to something. Oh, hell, where am I going? To the hospital, looks like. I just had an accident. Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm stuck. telephone pole. I went the wrong way. I'm heading out of town, man. Saturday night, and I'm going to a party. But you know why? Because I missed Bill's going away party. Driver state phobia. Yeah, there you go. Cheers, Ollie. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I'm not that bad. I'm doing it on purpose. But hey, I'm tired of driving the road. I didn't mean to do that either. Jeez. This thing on ice or something? Alright, what else did I need? I needed liquid fertilizer. You know what? I was right there. I need to go... no, I wasn't. I need to go down here to the BGA. Because I think I've got some liquid fertilizer here, because when you get your digestate, it makes liquid fertilizer and fuel. So there you go. I wonder if I have any in here ready to pick up. Let us see. I do. Cool. So I can make some more liquid fertilizer. That's acrophobia? Oh, you mean heights? Yeah. I was just saying that's the only thing I have a phobia of, is heights. MD, Mad Dog 2020. Anybody remember that? What we used to call Mad Dog 2020. Probably call it soda popping now. Some of the wines that they used to have in the old days. Yeah, Mad Dog 2020. Some of the wines they used to have in the old days, it was like drinking soda pop. They had Boonesberry Farms. They had Plum Hollow, which I think was a Boonesberry. I can't remember. They had Plum Hollow. They had Cherry Delight or something. I don't know. It's just there's these sweet wines, you know. And a wino couldn't get drunk on them. They were just like drinking soda pop. I could, because I don't drink. I drank a bottle of Spinata when I graduated high school. Man, I got so sick. Okay, there goes the digestate. We're going to make us some more fuel. I'm going to make us some more liquid fertilizer and regular fertilizer. Look at that. It's filling up with what looks like poo, but it's supposed to be digestate. But it looks like liquid poo. Liquid poo is like, makes me kind of thirsty for a chocolate milkshake. Looking at that pit. Chunky chocolate milkshake. Arbor Mist is, yeah, what? Buckfast, what's that? Look, it's running. What's that going around? Right, I got more, so I'm gonna just keep getting it because that stuff's valuable. Wonder if there's any in this tank. There's two tanks that you drop into here. This one and that one in front of me. So you pour some stuff in here, and then you pour some stuff in there, and you get some stuff in there, and you get some stuff in there. You take it out, and you stick it in over here. And it gives you some stuff over here, you get that out of there, and this over here. God, I got my vertigo back. Hang on. Gee, God, it's made myself dizzy. Buckfast is what the winos drink. The winos were when I in the town I grew up on drank a wine called Tokay. If you've ever heard of that. Or sometimes they drank a wine called Loganberry. but it was mostly Tokay. Buckfast is what you get when you grab a lady that only had cheap wine. I hate to tell you, but when I grab a lady, it ain't for her wine. Well, she may be whining, but that's not why I'm grabbing. And don't ask me where that came from. I don't know, because I'm a gentleman. Made by monks 10 miles from me. I didn't know that. Well, Andy, you don't live in Scotland anymore, do you? I was going to say, I didn't know Scottish people had monks. But you're in England, aren't you? Or Great Britain, I should say. I can't keep up. Buckfast Abbey in England. All right, gotcha. Those abbots, those abbots, they know how to make wine, I guess. They have to do something because they're sitting there transcribing all those ancient words into books and stuff. That'd drive a guy crazy. You need to have something to entertain himself with, a bottle of wine. Man, I didn't know I had this much digestate in here. You're in Devon now. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know where Devon's at. I haven't looked at a map or anything. I know that somebody said that Craig is in northern England. Mike's laughing at me, I think. It's okay, my wife does it all the time. She's not laughing at me, she's slapping me silly, but there you go. Doesn't hurt me because I was silly to begin with. Slap all you want. That's right, I don't run as fast as I used to. I'll tell you what, I can run downhill pretty good. If you consider rolling running, I guess. Mike, yes I am. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Northeast for me, Rudy. Yeah, I thought that's what it was, Craig. No, wait a minute. Didn't you move, though? I think you said you moved into a new apartment or something? Is it in the same area, I'm assuming? You know what they say about assuming. I don't have to spell it out, but... Man, I'm getting tired of digestate already. Now, see, I keep saying that, digestate, because at one point, I used to get yelled at all the time because, well, they don't have a sign up. I thought they had a sign here. At one point, I was calling it digestate, and people would just yell at me. The hell's wrong with you? It's digestate. Okay. I still kept calling it digestate. So I'm trying to get used to calling it digestate. So I'll say it about 100 times just to get in the habit of saying it. That's it. That's it. Andy knows. I don't mind being an ass. Everybody has to have one. They don't have to be as big as scorpions, but... Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have said that. That was just mean. I can say stuff like that because he's going to give it right back to me. He always does. Still in the Northeast? Do you have you always been in that area, Craig? Do you have an accent for that area? I think it's interesting that people can listen to somebody from Great Britain and tell you where they came from, where they grew up. To me, they all sound the same. Well, not really. I mean, I can tell the difference between a snob and a cockney, if they still use that term nowadays. But other than that, most English people sound alike to me. Well, I can't understand what they're saying, is what I mean. And I always think, it's too bad that real life doesn't have closed captioning, because that would be great. Yeah, you guys are cracking me up. Oh, there, look. White stuff's coming out. Look, I'm making alcohol. No, that's not alcohol. This is diesel fuel, supposedly. No accent for you? How do you know? How do you know you don't have an accent? Because somebody said I had an accent, and I didn't know I did. I said, what kind of accent could I have? I'm from America. Americans can barely speak. And some guy sent me a comment one day and said, where about in Canada are you from? I said, Canada? I said, I'm not from Canada. I'm an American. And he said, really? And I said, yeah. I said, I was born and raised in Washington State. I said, but my dad's generation came from Minnesota. And he perked up and he said, oh, that's what it is. Minnesota people talk like Canadians. And I said, oh, really? I didn't notice that. So all sounds like English to you. That's what I mean. It does to me, too. And I don't understand it. Man, look at the tracks I'm making with this digestate. See, I almost said digistate. Almost. I'd have got yelled at again. I love getting yelled at. I need a bigger truck. I have one. I've got a mod, same mod that this is. Somebody took the mod for Universal Coat and they made it hold millions instead of whatever it is it holds. I had that. And I didn't know that it did that. I don't even know where I got it, but at some point I had that. I took it out of my load order because it was way not realistic. I mean, completely. It was like millions of gallons that you could haul in this little bitty tanker here. Sounds like you got a hot potato in your mouth. Yeah, we do. I like hot potatoes. I think it's a little bit of Irish in me. What I think is interesting is how did people that are from Australia who came from England, how did their accent change? What caused that? Just curious. I have no idea. No, I'm tired of doing digistate. What else was I doing? Did I ever get that cedar going? Oh, that's what started this whole damn process. I forgot. I only wanted to bring some stuff over to fill my machine here. Right now, where do I have to go for that stuff? Was it over here, wasn't it? Okay, it's on the outside of this building. So I should be able to fill my machine here. Right here, I think. I hope I can fill the machine this way. We'll find out. Hey, look at that. Worked like a champ. Now, get a little fertilizer. Hey, look at that. Did you see how fast that fertilizer filled up? That's unbelievable. I don't think it's very realistic, but I don't care. It's the rude man way. Rude men don't care about stuff like that. That's why I get so much trouble. Right, let's do field number 1, and I think I've got a course done for that. Let me check. Field number 1. Field number 1. Seed. Field number 1 right there. And it starts right where I'm at. Isn't that convenient? Oh, wait. I don't want to do barley. What was I going to do? Was I going to do dinkle? I think so. Hang on. Let me find dinkle. I like saying dinkle. Dinkle's better than spelt. Spelt reminds me like you spilled your seed on the floor. I spelt it. Or I didn't know how to spelt it, so I can't spell. Dinkle's just funny. I like dinkle. I'll call it dinkle. Looks like a feather though, doesn't it? Okay, I'm spelting my dinkle all over the field. That sounds funny too, doesn't it? I don't know. Ever since my vertigo went away, everything's funny. Talking to cows. Indigenous people of Australia, I suppose. All right, well, I guess he's okay. I can go back to my other guy. Let's see, I wanted to do, now that he's empty, I wanted to grab, now wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. I wanted to grab, I still have some more digestate to get, but I'm tired of doing digestate, so I'm going to get some liquid fertilizer and haul it back to the farm. That way I'll have liquid, solid, and seeds in storage, and I won't have to run over here every time I need it. Us, not US. How do you spell Aboriginal? Because they talked with kangaroo and Americans with bison. Bison? Oh, you mean buffaloes. I never heard bison until I was an adult. We always just called them buffalo. We had some people that raised buffaloes close where we're at. It's always fun to go look at them. And no, it didn't make me want to shoot them. That's the saddest thing I think I ever heard about history is, you know, how they what they did to the buffalo. That's just sad. I mean, what they did to everybody. You know, it wasn't just the buffalo. They did it to everybody. If they couldn't find buffalo and Indians, they'd shoot each other. People are weird. People are nasty. I don't get it. I like history, but history's ugly. But then, so is current life. Current times is ugly too, I guess. It's just a different kind of ugly. They got to do something about this social issue, though. The social media is getting out of hand. People, you know, there's so much information at the tips of your fingers that you can get. That it used to be the reason to go to college was the resources. What I mean by that is, when you went to college, the professors that could tell you things in lectures, and the libraries that had all the knowledge in it so that you could learn were the reasons that you went to college. Right now, on your damn telephone, you've got more information than you could ever get out of a college. Why does college cost so damn much? To me, it doesn't make any sense, but anyway. What I was going to say, though, was that, no, I don't remember. What was I talking about? I forgot completely. See, there goes the vertigo. Liquid is green. Why is liquid green, anyway? I would think blue would be liquid. There you go. Oh, social media is what I was talking about. The problem was social media is there's too many people now that are using it for heinous reasons. Or you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm going to go and find out everything I can about Scorpion so I can get him fired and get him run out of town on a rail. Why? Well, because I can. Wouldn't that be funny? You know what I mean? Or Scorpion used to date my sister and she doesn't like him anymore, so I'm getting back at him for that. You know, silly stuff like that. You can do so much, and you can go on the internet, on social media, say anything you want. Doesn't matter who's hurt or whose life it ruins, and you can be anonymous. And you can get your jollies that way. You know, you can get paid that way. Somebody could come to you and say, look, I'm going to hire you and 500 other people for this amount of money, and I want you to go and start spamming this toilet paper company because I don't like their brand, because I'm trying to sell a different brand, and that'll go viral and people will stop buying their toilet paper. That you can do all that stuff with social media. It's not good. To me, it's going to be the ruination of everything. Damn technology. I'm sure we can go back to the old times when we rode a horse to town. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with this stupid tanker now. I guess I'm going to go back for fuel, but I'm tired. I'll just stay here. Let me see how my cedar's doing. Oh, shoot. Gotta get Big Bud out of the way. Get your Big Bud out of the way. I love this Big Bud. Listen to this. Let me get him stopped here. I love the way it sounds. I love the black smoke rolling out of it. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I didn't have a train ticket. That was my problem. God, you know, I'm really tempted to just plow that crap up right there. I really am. But here's the consolation. At least now, I've got. I wonder if it's ripe yet. Let's see. At least now I've got a mod. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I got stuck on that tire. It's my fault. I jumped out of the thing. It was still moving. It ran over my foot. All right, let's see. This is ready. Here's the consolation. I now have a piece of equipment that will just go through that like butter. So let me find my... Where did I put those? Oh my God, I should be harvesting. Look at this. This will go through that like nobody's business. And these tanks hold a ton. Well, more than a ton. Yeah, Ginger, I just read an article. It was in the major news about some guy that does live streams. I can't think of his name. It's nobody I'd ever watch. But was in the middle of a live stream when he got up, ran out of the room, and the guy wears some kind of a wig or costume when he does, because he plays a character of some kind. It's just a crazy thing. Just crazy. But he got up, ran out of the live stream, and when he came back in, he didn't have his costume on, and he was shaken up. And he said, somebody just drove by and shot at my house. And they shot out one of the windows in the upstairs. And he thinks it's somebody that, watched his stream and found out where he lived and didn't like him. What else would you think? I don't know. But where am I going? Up here. Anyway, yeah, crap like that happens. Anybody know who Boogie is? I can't think of his full YouTube name. It's Boogie6844 or something. I don't know. Something crazy like that. I used to run through his... when I was surfing, I'd run into something of his once in a while. But he actually had one of his watchers or subscribers that didn't like him. He actually had them hire somebody to kill him. And the people that were hired to kill him ended up going to a neighbor's house by mistake. And they had been watching because he found out that somebody was threatening him. And the cops were kind of watching the neighborhood. And they caught this guy. Isn't that weird? Why would you do that? Crazy people, I'll tell you what. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Ginger2988. That's a guy's name. I haven't seen him for ages. I don't know. I went through... It's not my cup of tea because... but I guess he doesn't do that anymore. He used to do where he played a character that'd go out and destroy an Xbox and just rage and rant and do stuff like that. And that's not really my cup of tea. But... Hey, Alan, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Look at this. Okay, Joe. Is Joe still in the house here? Joe was asking about this mod. Look at this thing go. This is the only way to do sugarcane. This is it right here. And here's the other thing to notice. This is a good sized field. Look at the tank in the lower right hand corner where the speedometer is. Look at the amount of sugarcane that's going down there. Then look at the bar. That bar's barely moving. This sucker will hold more than a liter. I'll tell you right now. I don't think you'll see Daggerwind using it, but I do things a rude man way. Uh-oh. What's he doing out here? You're not supposed to be seeding this field. What's going on? Holy smokes. What's he doing out here? Which field was he working? Because it wasn't this one. I think it was this one over here. How did he get over here? Oklahoma. This is the field he's supposed to be on. I don't know why he got clear over there. Does that once in a while. I have a theory about it. I don't think it's course plays fault. I think it's the way they set the boundaries for their fields, because they're pulling fields. I think he's using a base map and then rebuilding it. That's my theory. And I don't know if the boundaries are always set up correctly on them. So it's not the map maker's fault. It's not Coursplay's fault. I think it's a combination of mod messing with mod. Well, I don't know what you can do about that, but there you go. Alrighty, where was I? Yeah, Ollie, it's really cool. And here's the cool thing: if you go through, they make one for everything. You got one for everything, every little thing. I'll show you. I got a bunch of them. If I got one, I got more than one. There's one for potatoes. There's one for sugar beets. In the store, there's more. I don't know why I have these in the store because I'm not using them on this map. But you got one for cabbage and carrots and lettuce and onions, oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Red cabbage, sugar beets. They're a godsend, I tell you what. If you've got a big farm, it may not be realistic. But oh, it's a lifesaver. I'll tell you that. That's right. Now, here's the problem. The problem is that you saw field 15. Look at the size of field 15 compared to size the field 6. I did field 15 that wasn't even fully seeded. I missed a patch in a corner. And I took about 5 or 6 loads of 400,000 units of sugarcane off that little bitty field. What the hell am I going to get on field number 6? And how many trips is it going to take to get it? I tell you what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to take it over to my sell point and see if it'll sell it right out of the combine. That's what I'm going to try. That'd be the thing to do. I think I did. Where's field 25, Alan? 25. Yeah, I think I ran into it. Let me go take a look. Let me get my speed boots on. Do I have my speed boots on? No, I got my slow boots on. Here we go. There's an easier way to do it. I can call on Doctor Who. Doctor Who, pick me up if you would, please. And drop me off field 25. Thank you, sir. I like Doctor Who. He's a good guy. So, the only problem with Doctor Who is English. That's the only problem. Just kidding. Where's the farm? I thought you said there's a farm here. Alright, I'm lost. Where's it at, Alan? Did you hide it? I don't see it. Is that over there? The reason why I thought there was another farm over here is that there's a seed machine and storage units and stuff like that up here. That would lead me to believe that you had another farm where you could plant your equipment and stuff like that. But now I'm lost. Alan, where am I at? I'm at the wrong field 25. Oh, here we go. No, this isn't it. What is this? This is a farm right here. Cool. But hey, this is where they have the vegetables and stuff. I haven't done any of this yet. Oh, look, you can make some more fertilizer and stuff. What's this? Compost? Is this one of them machines that bags your compost? I jump up there, but there's a stupid nugget there. I don't want that damn nugget. Oh, this is cool. Oh, look, you can store chocolate milk in here. There's the chocolate milk. This is the Oreo cookie chunks, and I don't know what the hell that is. This is. Wait a minute. What is this? Why is it black and brown? You had different colored cows or something? Digestate. Digestate is brown. I would think that poo would be brown and digestate would be black. I don't know. Liquid manure store. Why is it called manure store? Oh, manure storage. I got it. This is cool. It looks like everything's here for you to be able to use this except for the water. Where's the water? Is there water up here? I don't see any. All right, so wait a minute. Is that water? No, that's just for show. That's a wind thing. So, bring your own bottle, I guess. No, wait a minute. Here we go. Never mind. I'm another damn gold nugget. Get away from me. Gold nugget. Oh, there's mail going out. And a gold nugget. Damn it. Squeaky thing. And a hay barn if you want to sell your hay. Alright, Big Bud is slipping again. Hang on. Let me go find Big Bud. I got a big bud and I cannot lie. What in the heck is going on with this guy? Alright, you know what? I got a headland. I can actually stop the course and just do a hired worker. That's probably what I'll do. Let me get rid of this right here. And I'm going to get the spelt flowing again. And just hire a worker. The headland should help. That should work. Who's working this anyway? Chris Baldwin is on the job, ready for action. Veg and fruit greenhouse. That's it, Alan. Okay. I knew there was another farm someplace only because when I first got the map, the first thing I do is get my helicopter out and fly around. So I saw it, but then I disregarded it. The only thing that made me think about it was, is this the main farm? And then I flew over the farm that has the animals. Okay, this is the main farm. So this would be good for somebody that wanted to do, you know, a multiplayer because, okay, hey, you get to do the animals, you get to do the vegetables, and somebody else can do the fishing. I don't think there's fish on this map, but you could put it on there. I have placeables. If she's English now, we got a female doctor now. Ah, I've watched Doctor Who ever since the very first episodes that came to America. Of course, we didn't get it, you know, all those years ago. I think the first Doctor Who I saw was the guy that had the velvet coat and drove the car. God, what was his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. I think that's the first one I saw. And then later on, I went back and found the guy that looked like Moe and the Three Stooges. And then the McCoy guy that plays in Lord of the Rings. No, it was The Hobbit. Was it Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit? I think it was The Hobbit. Anyway, yeah, I like Doctor Who, but I stopped watching it after Matt Smith. I love Matt Smith. I didn't think I was going to. When David Tennant did his last episode where he was bawling that he didn't want to go, and then I saw who was coming in as Doctor Who, and I thought, that's a goofy looking guy, and he's just a young kid. And I thought, oh hell, there goes Doctor Who. And I was wrong. He's my favorite one now. Tom Baker was my favorite one before. and David Tennant was the next best for me. I liked them all actually, but I stopped watching after Matt Smith. Columbo, that was my favorite show growing up. One of them. I had a lot of them. Wild Wild West was one of my favorite ones. I think that Wild Wild West was one of my favorites at that time because nobody I knew except for my uncle had a color TV, and I was at his house one night when Wild Wild West came on. It was in color. The first season was in black and white, but the second season was in color. And so I used to run over to my cousin's house every, I think, Thursday night when Wild Wild West was on, because it was in color. And I liked it. It was kind of cool. Because back then, James Bond was the deal, you know. So here's a Western James Bond on TV. There you go. I shouldn't say things like that. I start talking like that, people start looking at a calendar. Then I have to say, no, it was reruns. I was watching reruns. It was on Nickelodeon. I watch all the reruns on Nickelodeon. Whatever Nickelodeon is. Alrighty then. What else should I do? Yeah, Alan, that's exactly right. I made a big mistake there, didn't I? Yeah, you guys never. Most people never know. I don't sound old. I don't talk like I'm old. I don't think I'm old. I'm older, but I mentioned in the last, in something I did recently, I mentioned something about it. I had 2-3 people sent me the same quote about if you're not getting old, you're dead. So, you know, enjoy getting old, because if you're not getting old, you're dead. Do I remember it? Yeah, of course. Big Hoss, Little Joe. I like this. I like their cook though. Their cook was my favorite character. John Pertwee, that's who I was trying to think of. Yeah, he was kind of a... I tell you what, John Pertwee, if you go back and watch those Doctor Who's, he was pretty physical, that guy. You know, he no spring chicken, but he was pretty physical in that show. And it was kind of weird, too, because in that interpretation of Doctor Who, he didn't travel around in the TARDIS much. He had a car. It was kind of weird. There goes Bill. Have a good one, Bill. Get your beauty sheets. Beauty sheets. Get your beauty sleep, buddy. I have to laugh. Bill has to always go out before I do. It's time, buddy. It's almost like, all right, I've had enough of this guy. See you guys later. I'm going to bed. I don't blame him. He's a funny guy. He won't tell you they kicked him out of America, though. And then somebody will say, what? The Americans kicked Bill out of America? No. His buddy's wife did. I'm talking to him in the last thing. His buddy's wife, you're a bad influence on my husband. We want you to go home. Poor guy. All right, tell you what, I'm gonna I'm not gonna do the same crop. I was gonna do the same crop on all the fields. Changed my mind. I'm gonna do different stuff. Let me do some triticale or something. No cotton. No cotton. Although I could do cotton actually, because I have I modded a regular combine with a 45-foot header to do cotton, so I don't have to have a special cotton combine. I like the cotton combine. It's really cool. It looks like a big Hoover vacuum cleaner, and it does a good job. But oh my God, it's so slow. And you can mod it, of course, but it's just not. It's just, it takes too long. So I'll just use something else if I do cotton. I just won't do cotton. I don't have any reason to. In this one, there's no product that you can make from it. So, you know, there should be an underwear factory or something. They should put a Hanes underwear factory in where you can make cotton underwear. That'd be the thing right there. I'll tell you what. Cup of tea and a slice of cake. Alvin. Potty humor? We're not allowed to have potty humor in America. Here, pull my finger. That probably didn't work, did it? Right, let's see here. What field am I in? Field number 1. And do I... No, I'm in field number 3. Do I have a course for field number 3? And I do not have a course for field number 3. Well, we'll have to remedy that. Let's... Wait a minute. Did I check to make sure there isn't any below? Oh, there isn't. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna fix it right now. We're gonna do field number 3. We're in the Northwest, the Great Northwest. That's where I live. Great Northwest, and we're gonna be heading east. Why, I don't know, but we are. East, east, east. And we're going to activate one headland and generate the course. It's gonna take a second because it's a big field. There it goes. And then we're gonna do field 03. Oh geez, look what I just did. My keyboard is way over my steering wheel and gear shift knob, so sometimes when I'm reaching, I hit the wrong key, which I just did. But we already have the course in there. I can save it again. I'll just save it again. Field 03 seed. And then let me go in and delete the other one. Field 03 corn. What? That's not it. There it is. That one right there. I'll delete that. And let's see. Did I change it to triticale? I did already. All right. There we go. We can do it. You just take a little time. We get it figured out. There we go. And we're off like a herd of turtles. Bessie, the vintage car. Cat Weasel was a great wrestler as well. Cat Weasel. Huh. Hardcastle and McCormick. I remember that. Hardcastle and McCormick. But then I remember a lot of things. Do you remember Hannigan and Sons? No, Harrigan. Harrigan and Sons. It had old, what was that Irish guy's name? Pat O'Brien. Farmers Dynasty did get an update, and I can't tell you how upset I am. Not over the update, but you'll have to watch. It's going to be a couple of weeks before you see the episode that I did today. I am so disappointed, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's just a glitch. And I don't want to give any spoilers, so The update is fine. They didn't do a whole lot of things that you know about. They did a lot of things in the background, but they did do a lot of voice work, which is kind of cool, because if you've watched my videos, you'll know that when I talk to other people, I say, well, come on, how come they say that, but they don't answer this question, or they don't answer that question? Well, now they do. So they've really changed the dialogue up a little bit. Mike, that was a show that was out a long time before Bonanza. It was probably in the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s. An old black and white show. When you said that, when whoever said that, Hardcastle and McCormick wasn't a real... I shouldn't say memorable. It wasn't real well known, should I say that? And it wasn't like Bonanza or Gunsmoke or some of those other shows. They had a bunch of shows that nobody's ever heard of. Hawaiian Eye with Robert Conrad, the guy that played in Wild Wild West, and then they had let's see, Robert Conrad in Hawaiian Eye was a young actor. This is before he did any of the stuff he's known for. Well, he's known for that. But he made about $350 a week in this TV show. But he did say that it was great because it was shot in Hawaii, and he used to surf right up to where they filmed. So he'd surf into work every morning. Yeah, they had Hawaiian Night. They had a show called, let's see, it was Route 66 at 77 Sunset Street, something like that. There was a whole bunch of shows like that. $1973. I remember that. That was a good year. Okay, the zoo has started out there. It's 3 o'clock where I live, and everybody's parked in my driveway trying to pick up their kids. But you know what that means? That means I think I'm done with my stream today. Anyway, it's good to be back. I'm glad I'm feeling better. I felt really bad, but I couldn't even come in and make a video to tell you that I couldn't do a live stream because I just was sick. I mean, that vertigo I was just nauseous. I'm just lucky that I have an iron stomach. I very seldom have thrown up in my life. And I just don't get that sick. I get sick, but I don't have a weak stomach. And I don't even know if that's, a thing. I'm just saying that other people would throw up when they're sick. I've never thrown up. Well, I have, but not that often. So I was lucky. I still got sick. I just didn't throw up my cookies. But I'm glad I'm feeling better, and I'm glad that I'm back and able to do a live stream again. And I'm going to call it one here, and I'll probably see you again on Sunday. So I hope you had fun. I'm glad you came by to spend some time with me, and I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.